I am very excited to have my next guest join us. Her debut album is called Sucker Punch. It is Maggie Lindemann. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. I feel like I should be just bowing to you based on the number of people in line outside this venue right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
How is tour? You're in the middle of a bunch of dates here.
Yeah, so it's good. It's only my third day, so we've had like 3 shows back to back, so it's been really cool, just starting off strong, and yeah, it's been cool. It's my first headlining tour, so it's crazy.
And you've been on tour before, so what are the lessons that you've learned from previous tours, opening up for other people, that you're trying to apply here?
I think just like having fun and don't let certain things like get in my head, because one thing I do really bad is like when I see someone's face in the crowd and maybe they're like, you know, it's just maybe like 1 off second that they like look down at their phone or something like that. Then I start thinking like, oh my God, I'm boring, like I'm not doing a good job. So that's one thing I'm like trying to kind of like not let get into my head and just like have fun and remember that the people are there for me. So they are happy to be there.
That is really surprising, considering that so many people follow you on social media. Your fans, your audience basically is like you growing up with phones. So it's like no big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think it's just, there's just so many thoughts when you're on stage. There's like so much going on in my brain that if, there's just, I don't know, there's so much going into it that if I see someone that maybe yawns or like anything, it could completely throw my vibe off, just because I want to put on the best show I can and I want people to be excited. So if I think people aren't having fun, it's like, it affects me.
That they're distracted and they're just like, oh, the phone just buzzed.
Exactly.
Who's this? Oh, I got to reply.
Which is like so normal, because like if I was at a concert and my phone buzzed, like I would look even if I'm having the best time of my life. So it's just overthinking.
When you are doing these shows, I know that you are trying to put performance enhancing the recorded elements. Mm-hmm. How much thought has gone into the production and changing things up so it's not just a carbon copy of what we heard on the record?
I mean, like vocally for me, I just like to have fun during the set. So like I'll like harmonize with myself or do a different melody or whatever just like comes to my mind in the moment. So I do that. And then, you know, we designed the lighting for this tour. So I like to incorporate that into the production just to give it even a bigger feel than just like the audio. I want there to be like visuals. And yeah, even like the little sound effects, just having those be like really prominent and add to the set also.
So many elements to being an artist: singing, songwriting, performing. What is it that you want to be known for?
I don't know, I just want to be known for connecting to people. Like I want people to feel like they connected to me, whether that's like through my music, through just maybe you have I don't know, sometimes you like just see someone and you're like, I just feel like a connection, whatever. I don't know, I just want people to feel like they have that connection to me. And yeah, I don't know, just be known for that, like,
being able to have an audience that really resonates with what you're trying to convey and sharing your feelings and thoughts. Yeah,
because for me, like when I have those artists for me that I like look to and they feel very like nurturing to me or very comforting even though I don't know them. And I don't know, I want to give that same energy.
The music that you write, it obviously is hitting home for a lot of people. Is there a song that really represents your persona? Because I think if you were to go through an artist's catalog, there are different songs that would represent the happy side, the sad side, the angry side, and so forth. Is there one that might stick out in terms of one of those emotions? Like a sad Maggie?
Yeah, I think a lot of them are sad. Probably like We Never Even Dated sad, Hear Me Out sad. A lot of them were angry. A lot of the ones on this album were angry, like Take Me Nowhere, Cages. Cages is like anger, but like hopeful, I guess.
Cages is one of my favorites. I love the sonics of it and the way that your vocals are presented. So it's interesting how you did the cover of Ceilings by Lizzie McAlpine, and that's basically stripped down. It's not hidden by, your vocals aren't hidden or anything like that.
Yeah.
I understand you're a fan of Lizzie for quite some time.
Yeah, she's
and to actually go and record it, I mean, what was the motivation for that?
I mean, I just had been listening to that song for a while, and I wanted to do a cover for that month, Women's History Month, and I don't know, I was just listening to that song a lot, so I was like, oh, I might as well just do this song.
And are there artists that, aside from Lizzie, that you're a fan of that people should know?
I'm a fan of a lot of artists. I really like Bia Badoobie, Lana Del Rey, obviously, SZA. I really like Paramore's album they just did. Pink Panthers, Ice Spice. Yeah.
A lot of the songs that I think everybody is familiar with.
I'm definitely like on TikTok, so.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been a while since you posted.
I don't like to post too much on TikTok. I don't know why. It's definitely like a different crowd than like Instagram or Twitter. So I don't know. I get like post anxiety about posting. So
really,
I like post stories, but I gotta like really like the post if I'm gonna like make a post on TikTok. Like I definitely see the reach. Like so many people have blown up from TikTok. Obviously TikTok is like, even with Pretty Girl, like musically, because it turned into TikTok, it like heavily helped push the song. So I definitely believe in it. Like it's definitely a good place to be. I just think, I don't know, I feel so stupid using it or something. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel awkward or something.
I am right there with you.
Yeah.
And it's also a mental health thing as well, which has definitely become more prominent in society and young people using it. I think Congress was just grilling the CEO of TikTok.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah,
it's crazy that, so with that, if you could change anything in terms of how you either, grew up, how you first got online and used social media, what would you change knowing what you know now?
I think like for me, I used social media a lot as like, I didn't have a lot of friends, and a lot of my friends I'd met were from social media. So I think for me, like, I didn't know how big social media was gonna get. Like, I downloaded Instagram in, I think, like, July of 2011. So Instagram was super new. It was not what it is now. It was, like, a photography app. And so I just kind of, like, used social media as an outlet to, like, talk and just to, I don't know, any thought I had, any whatever, I just would, like, go to social media. And I think I would not do that because I don't know, there's like, I just feel like I wish I had done, I don't know, just like talk to people in real life or like went to therapy or something. But that was like one thing I would tell myself is like, get off social media, like take a breath. Like you don't need to yell at people on social media, you don't need to like fight, you don't need to do all this stuff, like just take a breath. I would tell myself that. And same thing for this younger generation, like I see people even now like venting, just like young people on TikTok, like venting on their TikTok and like posting every single thought or like emotion or like everything about their life in the moment. And I know it's easy to be like young and just vent to people online, but you gotta remember like that stuff's forever, and even like in a couple months you might look at that and be like, damn, I wish I didn't post that, it's so embarrassing, like I'm crying in a TikTok. Like when you turn 23, 24, you're gonna look back and be like, oh, why was I crying online, like stuff like that. Like I would just change that. But I mean, to each their own, whatever helps you.
At least you are able to recognize that now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I was like crying on the internet. I was like, why would you? I'm about to be 25. Like, I don't share anything on the internet anymore. Like, I'm very private with my life. But, yeah. When I see young people doing that now, I'm like, no,
I know.
Don't do it.
I see the same things.
Yeah, the online bullying is crazy. Like, I think so many people hide behind a fake page because it's easy and it's, you think there's no repercussions to that. But I also think with that, like, if that's what you're doing, a lot of those people that are doing that, like, I had to tell myself growing up and, like, now is, like, a lot of those people in real life are probably struggling with something. Like, no one that is taking anger out on other people is, like, a joyous person or, like, a person that's happy with themselves. So I think that's, like, another thing I've learned, and, like, my mom has tried to grill in my head forever, but I think I've realized as I've gotten older is, like, you have to kill people with kindness. Like, you have to be gracious because there's so many people that are, like, equally probably struggling with the same things that are, like, hiding behind these screens. And, like, it's just, like, you can't fight fire with fire. You gotta just, like, that comment was really mean and that really hurt my feelings, and all I'm gonna do about it is block them or just delete the comment. Like, I don't need to fight. I don't need to fight back. I don't need to say anything. It just is what it is.
Words of wisdom from somebody that's about to turn 25.
Yep.
Are you scared of 25? What did you envision your life would be?
I don't know. I hoped it would be where I'm at now. Like, I love my life. I think, like, for the first time in a really long time, I'm in, like, a really good spot. Like, that I'm, like, happy in my personal life, in my career, my friendships, like, everything I'm in right now, I'm, like, really happy with. So I don't know where I pictured I would be at 25, but I'm glad that it's here.
Well, you are definitely on the right path, and
Thank you.
you definitely have your head on straight, and I really appreciate your time. Looking forward to the show tonight.
Of course, yeah, thank you for this. It's awesome.
It's Maggie Lindemann right here on B-Sides.